let's talk about archery. PA Archery is coming in here soon. It's only like a month out. Our archery starts in September for early season in certain areas, and then the rest of the archery will follow here in October. I just got home from another funeral. I mean, wife's lost 3 family members in the last month and a half. I mean, that's family update, and a nasty fight with my mom, but that's another story. That's family trauma. I don't want to put this here. But let's get into this archery. I just want to put this video out to a fellow YouTuber, PA Reloader. He just went through his archery setup, and fellow YouTuber Kurt. I'm going to tag both their channels. Kurt's doing a lot of stuff on archery right now. A lot of it on crossbows and recurve. And I think he touches a little bit in the longbow too. I'm not certain. And I seen Mark MCK getting ready. He put a short out getting ready for archery. And there's a few other people have been posting stuff about their archery setup and their archery setup or their crossbow setups or whatever. So I thought I'll toss my setup up from this year. What I'll be using this year, same as last year, but let's get into this. Oh, I know some guys said in the last couple videos they're saying get well to me. Yep, currently going through a little bit of my UC mess with my UC ultracolitis. It's off and on, so dealing with that, and people said something about me being in the hospital. Yeah, I was in a hospital for pain. They couldn't find what it was. The doctor finally told me it was a pain from a hernia, but still got to talk to a surgeon in the next couple weeks, so I'll keep you guys updated. Well, let's get back to this video. Let's talk about this archery and what our setup is for this year. Currently, that's my setup. It's an older Horton Summit 150 HD. Bought this bow right when they made it crossbows legal here in PA. So yeah, it's a good bit older. It originally had the front peep sight on it. I switched that out to one of the Horton's crossbow scopes. Great crossbow. I think I bought it for under $200 because they were Dick's was getting rid of them, and Horton at the time was going out of business. They actually sold out the 10-point. Just a cheap fabric case, guys. Well, this one does not have a caulking device. I usually just pull it back by hand. This one does not have decock. So you do either, I have another video from last year where I use a made up arrow with a stopper on the end and use it to unload it. Because this one has to be discharged, the decock. So you can see it, that's my arrow that I used to decock with. It's just an old crossbow bolt from Horton with a rubber stopper on the end. Works pretty well to decock this crossbow. Just shoot it in the dirt. You get your arrow back, not messing the tip up. And it's an easy way to unload these crossbows. Factory quiver. Here, I modified to hold. I modified it so it holds one extra bolt on the end. So I get 4 shots versus 3. Fixed blade, Aussie 100s. carbon bolt. 52 archeries. These are the disseminators bolts. These are not the lighted nocks, guys. Do you want to switch these out to lighted nocks? I'm a fixed blade person. Do not like expandables. I think sometimes expandables just don't open. And you don't wound deer or wound game versus a clean kill. Just toss that bolt on the scale. 326.9 grains on the scale. So 326 for these Victory Archery's disseminators. Here's one of the disseminator bolts with 100 grain Mozzie 100 on it. Looking at 420.1. Or 27.9, give or take. $427.9 grains for overall weight for arrow or bolt. Sorry, I'll take that back. Bolt. That's for the 300 some grain just for the bolt, and another 100 grains for that tip. That broadhead. These are the Mozzie 100s. Again, guys, just showing off archery setup. Hey, show yours off. Let's start archery. Post video your bow, your crossbow. What are you planning on using with deer this year? Or maybe bear or elk. Wherever you live. Let's talk archery. Leave it in the comments what you use, what you run. Let's have this conversation. Again, support the 2A. Love everyone. And we'll talk to you later. Remember, hit the thumbs up. And subscribe.